Welcome back to the A&S channel. It's Sylvia, and as you guys can see, I am alone in this video today. But today is not a prank. It is a little bit more of a serious video. I really wanted to film a 3-month baby update with you guys because my little one is already 3 months old, and time is just going by really fast, and I just like absolutely cannot believe that she's about to be 3 months. She's right here in the back and she's watching Grey's Anatomy right now. But yeah, so like I said, today's video is just going to be a sit down video, and I kind of just want to talk to you guys about what I've been going through in the last 3 months, how I've been with my postpartum, how baby has been, how it's been with me being a new mom. So that is what today's video is going to be about. So I'm just going to get started. So I'm going to talk about how I'm doing first. It is now 3 months since I've had baby Leila, and I would say that overall I am doing really well. Let me take it back to the beginning. So as a lot of you guys know from my birth video, I did have a really difficult labor. I mean, it was pretty normal as far as labors go. It was just super long, and I was really exhausted and tired, really swollen, and just a lot of pain after labor, which is all to be expected. But yeah, I had a vaginal delivery and everything was fine, but it was just a long time to recover because I was really swollen and a lot of pain, and then, you know, obviously being a new mom at the same time, it just takes a lot out on you, but you get used to it all and you adjust. So I'm doing fine now. I am lucky and happy enough to say that I did not have any postpartum depression or anything like that. And I think the reason why I didn't have postpartum depression is because I kept myself busy, and I also went back to work after 2 months of having the baby. So I know that I was keeping busy, and I was surrounding myself with people that like were able to talk to me about stuff. And for those of you that don't know, I do work for a naturopathic doctor, and I have access to get treatments there, and, you know, take time to meditate while I'm at work, and I have time to myself when I need it at work. And so I think that's what really helped. I was getting vitamin and mineral drips to really help replenish my body from having the baby. So I was getting like a vitamin C IV with, you know, added minerals and B vitamins, and I was getting those a little bit often, you know, just to help myself replenish from giving birth to a baby and also trying to breastfeed and stuff too. So as far as taking care of myself, I think that I actually have been able to, just because of my workplace and those that were helping me throughout my process of healing. So I am lucky enough that I did not get postpartum depression, and I think it's just all because I was taking time for myself and taking care of myself. Now, as far as my postpartum bleeding, for those of you that don't know, I'm just going to talk about my experience with my healing process. So it took me about 6 weeks to stop my postpartum bleeding, and then on top of it, I got my period probably a week later, and I knew it was my period again because it was bright red. Sorry to be a little TMI, but we're just talking, you know, girl to girl, and hello if you're a guy watching. But yeah, so yeah, so it was all normal. Nothing was out of the ordinary. I am very thankful that I did heal properly and healed fine and everything. So she's just back there chilling. But yeah, so I got my period really fast, and I wasn't expecting that, but I guess that's all normal. My healing and everything was perfect. So I would say overall I am doing really well. I know some people had questions about if I'm breastfeeding, and yes, I am breastfeeding. I would say it was very hard for me in the beginning because my milk didn't come until like 5 or 6 days, and I was like, you know, she was already home, and so I wasn't producing enough milk, so I felt like really terrible about that, and I wasn't really sure what to do. So when we had her 1 or 2 week appointment, she suggested we just give her formula until my milk comes up. So we gave the baby formula with my breast milk, so we were supplementing. I was giving her what breast milk I could pump and give her, and giving her like an ounce or 2 of formula. So, and that was just until my milk supply came in. I didn't really do anything to build my supply up. What I just did was be consistent and just not give up, because I felt like I really was disappointed in myself. I was like, wow, I can't even, you know, produce enough milk for her, or I can't give her what she needs. But you really can, and you know, for the most part, most women are able to produce milk. You just have to be consistent. She's so cute. You just have to be consistent, and you just have to keep going, because your body will be able to. You just kind of have to tell your body that you can and that you will produce the milk, and then as you keep pumping or cluster feeding, you know, it'll build up. So I didn't give up, and I think that's why I was able to breastfeed and give her my milk. As far as my weight loss, how I'm doing with my weight, and you know, if I'm fitting into my old clothes, the answer to that is I'm not losing that much weight yet. I still, if I want to get down to my pre-pregnancy weight, which was 115 to 18 pounds, that would be great. But if that were my goal, is to get down to that again, if that was my goal, I would have to lose, right now for my weight, 25 to 30 pounds to get back to that. And I'm not in a rush to get back to that weight. I kind of am not even really weighing myself. What I'm doing is I'm just going by how I'm feeling and by how my clothes are fitting. So currently I have no jeans that fit me still. Prior to my pregnancy, I was a size 2 or 3 in my jeans, and I'm pretty sure I'd be like a 6 or 8 now. I just haven't even tried to squeeze into any jeans, but I just know that they wouldn't fit because I haven't even tried. I just know that they won't, because you can tell by holding them up that they're too tiny. So yeah, so I'm not fitting into most of my old clothes yet. My tops, whatever, those are easy because I have just basic tops. It's not like none of I don't have a lot of stuff that's like cropped or anything like that. So as far as tops, I can fit into my tops, but as far as bottoms so far, I'm pretty much just been wearing leggings and sweatpants and stuff like that. So getting dressed every day is a little bit, you know, it's a little sad because I obviously want to lose, you know, these last 20-30 pounds, but I know that I'm only 2 months in or 3 months in, and that I have to just kind of do what I can. And that's something that's been just a little difficult, because I know for me it's like I am going back to work and I am breastfeeding, so it's like I'm really tired from doing that, and I'm getting like broken up sleep pretty much. But so coming home after a shift to work out does not sound like the funnest thing to me to do, but I know that like my health is really important, so I am going to do it, because otherwise I'm just going to be in this like circle of always wanting to lose weight and always wanting to get back into my clothes, and it's just not happening. So I just have to do it. Also, something that I lost is my flexibility, because, you know, being pregnant, you're not really able to bend and move that much. Well, you are. I'm not saying you're broken or handicapped. You can still do what you have to do, but you can't really touch your toes. You can't really exercise and flex your muscles in your body and do yoga the way you would if you weren't pregnant. So with that being said, I lost some flexibility. So right now I'm trying to also gain back my flexibility, and stretching before bed, and just, you know, flexing my toes and working, you know, making sure my legs are nice and stretched, and just stretching my arms and everything. So just doing stuff like that. I think I pretty much talked about everything about me. I love being a mom. She is overall such a really good baby, and I really enjoy everything. I really enjoy all. Someone's staring at me. These last 3 months have been such a blessing, and it was really hard in the beginning, but now we have a routine. I'm very thankful for that. So now I'm going to talk about baby Leila before she starts crying. So Leila is now 3 months old. It is crazy. I'm crying actual tears. Like, it's really crazy to think how she's already 3 months old. I know everyone says it. Every parent's like, oh, my baby's this, my baby's that. She's getting so big, he's getting so big. But really, it's just crazy. And it's amazing to see how they learn every single day, and how they're just becoming, like, how their little personalities are forming. It's just, seriously, life is amazing. I'm going to talk about what I've been doing with her for 3 months already, and some of her favorite things, and just stuff about her. So currently, Leila is on a routine, and she is really good with following her routine, because I was really strict about it the last, when she turned 2 months is when I started to kind of already knowing I wanted to get her into a routine. And so, and Alex does have my back with it too. So, and it's really been working for us. So right now she's eating 4 ounces, and whether that's from my breast or me pumping it, she's getting 4 ounces, sometimes a little over 4 ounces. So it can be anywhere from 4 to 4.5 ounces, whether, like I said, that's breast milk from me pumping or her just feeding from both breasts. She's eating every 4 hours, 4 ounces. At night, it is so amazing because I'm able to sleep for 4 hours, and it sounds like nothing, but it really is something. So it feels so good to be able to get some rest. Bless you, baby. Bless you. So she's sleeping really well, and sometimes at night she will go to like 5 to 6 hour stretches where she is sleeping. So her nighttime feedings are getting, you know, more limited now, but during the day she is very consistent with 4 ounces every 4 hours, and that is what we're giving her. And yeah, so she's gaining weight properly. All of her vitals are perfect. Every time we go to her doctors, you know, they only have good things to say about her growth, her development and everything. And pretty much what we are reporting to her pediatrician has been on point. Currently, she is using Dr. Brown bottles, and those are really amazing for her. She loves those. She eats a lot slower in those bottles, whereas the Avent bottles, she eats her food too fast, and then she gets like an upset stomach. She's crying right now. Okay, so she's fussy a little bit. She doesn't really cry, but she makes these little fussy... That's what she does. As far as her development progress, she is doing really good. She is aware of her surroundings, and she's always happy. She's smiling now. She's screaming. Yeah, so she, instead of having her hands in her fists now, she's more opening her fingers now, and she's trying to reach for things, and she's just trying to, you know, be more interactive with, you know, us, her parents, and whoever she's around. Just seeing how she's growing and just knowing she's healthy and on track with everything makes me the happiest and proudest parent ever. And, you know, that's just really what it's all about, is just making sure she's happy and healthy and that she's on track with everything, and she is. She is being a little fussy, so I had to join her in the video. She was back there, but you know, she's over here now. She for sure has a little personality now because she's very sassy at times. And yeah, as far as everything that's going with her, she's doing really good. You know, the first month or two was a little difficult, but you know, as she's getting older and her little personality is showing, she is just, it's so amazing to, you know, call her my daughter and be her mom. And I just want the best for her. Before we exit the video, I just want to show you some of her favorite things that she loves right now. First thing she loves are her toys and books. So some toys that she really loves is this moose right here. You know, it's like, it's supposed to build her sensory and everything. It has like different feels and sounds and stuff on it. So she loves this. And another thing she loves is when it's on her car seat, she loves this. Don't you? Don't you love it? So she loves this little toy right here, and it hangs on her car seat, and so she's like grabbing it all day now when we're in her car seat. Another thing that she is loving are her books, and she loves her books, so I just have a few here. The first one is, you know, just a little ABC biology book. So I just show her anything with pictures. And I read to her, like, even though she can't understand what I'm saying completely, I'll still read to her, or I'll read her recipes, and I'm like, does that sound yummy to you? Like, I just basically don't talk to her like she's a baby. I talk to her like she's an adult, or like she can understand me. And I heard that that's the best way to teach a baby. Say hi! Say hi! Hi. A lot just happened off camera. Basically, she had a poop explosion, and you know, when you have a poop explosion, you don't just want to wipe them off. You want to actually just give them a bath. So I gave her a bath. I literally did all this while the camera was off. Gave her a bath, took her out, massaged her down with coconut oil, fed her for a little bit on my breast just to get her content enough so I can film the rest of this video. Before she starts crying again, let me just finish this video because she didn't fully eat, so I just want to hurry up now. So what I have in her diaper bag are just, you know, things that I need pretty much for both her and I. So I have this one from Skip Hop, and it just looks like this, and I love it. So it's super cute. And on the inside, what I have is, I have a bra in here, and these are the types of bras I'm wearing right now. I'm only wearing ones like this. I'm not wearing like the regular looking ones. Those are just not comfortable right now. And I purchased these from Target, actually, and these are so comfortable. I literally, you guys, I struggled with trying to find bras that fit me. I probably went to Victoria's Secret, Ross, TJ Maxx. I went to a bunch of stores, and I could not find any bras that I liked. So I literally went to Target, and I was like, you know what, Target always has good stuff, let me try it. So I went to Target and I found these, and I actually have the tag in here still. It's in here. This is by the brand All in Motion, and it's in their like sports, it's in women's clothing, but like in their sportswear side. So it's like an athletic bra. It's not maternity or anything. But yeah, and I am in the size extra large right now. I have just a bunch of diapers. I used to only have like 2 or 3 diapers, but I just figured I would keep a nice little stack just in case, because you never know. So I have about 7 diapers in there, and they're the all natural kind. And then I have just some outfits in here, like change of clothes. I have like 2 pairs of pants that are 3-month size right now. I always, like, when she was a few weeks, I would rotate her clothes, and then when she hit 1 month, I keep the proper clothes size in there just because I don't want it to be too tight on her or anything. And then I just have like a little onesie, like ones that she doesn't really use that much around the house, and then I have a long sleeve onesie. And then I just have 2 burp cloths. One's like a little blanket and one's like this material. These are my favorite burp cloths. The hospital gave me these when I actually had her. I didn't purchase any of my burp cloths myself. I have socks in there, and then I have a little bow. Someone text me. And then I have a little bow for her head, and I just keep that in there. If I ever need anything, I'll just grab it. But it's, bless you, baby. I just feel like it's better to be over prepared than under prepared, because you never know if she has a poop explosion. Like, I feel like my breast milk, she drinks it and it comes all out, like, and it's like green and it's a mess. So I always need like extra stuff on hand. And then for me, I have my lotion in there. This lotion smells so good. It's the Aveeno lavender and chamomile. I don't put this on her skin because it's not all natural. But and then I have, what is in here for when I'm on my period? I don't know when my cycle is now, so I just have some pads. And then breast pads. For wipes, I don't have travel size wipes as far as this one. This is just a big pack of Honest Company wipes. These are pretty good. They're not as wet, but they are really good. They're all natural. They're really thick wipes and they work well. But my favorite wipes are my favorite wipes for her are the water wipes, and I really like these ones because they're very wet and they clean up like almost every drop of poop, but it also, I feel like, is refreshing to her. It feels like you just like got washed down, I feel, when I wipe her with these. My diaper bag came with one of these changing mats, and I love this because I actually used this when we went to a restaurant one time with my friends and she had a poop explosion. In the front zipper, I have just a sucker. I have a nose suction for her nose because she had this point in time when she was just a little congested, so I would just use that. In the side pockets, I just have a chapstick and lip gloss, and I just keep that in there. And then on this side, oh yes, hand sanitizer. So that is what's in the diaper bag pretty much. And yeah, so as she gets older, I just rotate out the stuff that she needs. I think that is pretty much it as far as updates with me and the baby. Before I close out this video, I just want to show you her because I just want to, you know, document how her little updates are doing, and I want to show you how big she is now. She was just hanging out with mama while I was filming. Say hi. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Look, she's saying hi. Hi. She loves her little pacifier. It like soothes her, of course, so she loves it. She loves sitting up too, so I started to put her in this because on this little thing it says 3 months you can start propping them up. That is pretty much the update about me and the baby. If you have any questions or anything, if I missed anything that you guys wanted to hear, leave it down in the comments. I think that is it for this video. Thank you everyone that is watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. It just lets us know that you like our videos and that you enjoy watching. And yeah, sorry it is just me today in the video. I know you guys love when Alex is in the videos, but I kind of just wanted to do a more like personal, serious video so that way you guys can be updated about the baby, because we always do get questions from our Instagram on how I'm doing and how the baby's doing. I hope you all have a great rest of your night or day or whenever you're watching this, and stay tuned for more videos.